Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today we are playing with this. This is Pesado high extraction filter basket. Big thank you to Pesado first of all for sending us this basket all the way from Australia. I will put the links in the description. If you want to buy the products, you can check it over there. What we're going to do today, first I will talk about this basket, then we're going to do the taste test. And today we will do it slightly differently than I normally do. It should be very interesting. All you need to do is just click like, sit tight and enjoy. Pesado is a company from Australia and they specialize in making those extremely nice looking tools for espresso. Check the website, lots of great looking things, but they also make filter baskets. Previously I bought the regular filter basket, so this one is made for Pesado by IMS and this is just a regular filter basket, 715 holes, but I always wanted to try the high extraction filter basket. This one, it comes in that nice great looking box. It comes in two sizes, 58.5 and 54 millimeters, and that 58.5 millimeters you can find in 4 different sizes. I went for the medium one, which should fit 17-19 grams of coffee. That's what I normally use. The basket itself weighs 49 grams. It's made out of thick steel. It is magnetic, if that's important for you. It is pretty much straight all the way. It has that thin straight lip. Looks great, looks stunning. I like the design, I like the logo at the bottom. Those holes are made using laser. They are made in a circular pattern, spread evenly all the way till the edges. That should help with higher extraction. On the website, the description of this basket kind of vague. I mean, it says it extracts more than from regular filter baskets, and yes, that's what we would expect from high extraction filter baskets. My experience with this basket, and I've been using it pretty much exclusively for the last week and a half. One of the things that I didn't like here is that straight lip here. I know that Swark's design, for example, it makes basket like so, but the way I prepare my pack, I like to use the collar that lies on top of the filter basket, and if I use this one with this filter basket, it will create the mess. So instead of that, I had to use the collar that lies inside the filter basket, but that creates that ring that I have to play with the WDT later on. This is not a big issue by itself, but it changed slightly my workflow. Another thing here is that you have to be aware, this is a big basket and this is a straight basket, so you may struggle a little bit when pushing it into the portafilter, and then while inside that portafilter it does not go all the way. I tried 2 different portafilters. I'm sure with the Pesado portafilters it would work really nicely, but still you can use it like so, it's not a problem. Some people mention that if I rearrange the springs inside the portafilter, that should help to accommodate this basket. But you know what, all of that is a one thing, but what can we expect in terms of taste? The first few shots I wasn't certain if I liked them or not, but then I kind of learned to appreciate it. If we talk about the taste, we have to compare taste from this basket with something else. And I'm sure lots of you would ask, compare it with VST, compare it with Pullman, compare it with all-in-one filter basket, and you would all be right, but I'm recording it on an Easter Sunday, and according to my wife, Easter is about Jesus, not about my fucking videos. I'm not sure if that's a direct quote from the Bible, but I cannot spend all day comparing this one with everything what I've got. So I decided to put it against my favorite high extraction filter basket, Waffle Soul Spirit filter basket from Taiwan. The holes are also spread all the way till the edges. It weighs 48 grams, so it's slightly lighter by a gram. It's non-magnetic. When you look at them side by side, you notice that Waffle it's more narrow towards the edges. That helps to push it into the portafilter. Also that lip here, it's rounded, so again it helps me with my style of workflow. How do they compare in terms of taste? Because this is a serious channel, I decided to conduct serious tests. So what I did, in the last few days, I've been testing those baskets against each other. I ran 4 sets of blind tests. In each of those 4 tests, I tried to find out which of the espresso I like more, and that espresso, that filter basket was scoring 1 point. Also, because those are high extraction filter baskets, I was awarding another point for the filter basket that gives me more extraction. I will show you the results later on, but today with you I want to do one more test. 2 cups on the rotating plate. Underneath each cup there is a letter P for Pesado and W that would be for waffle. I'm going to use La Marzocco Liva style profile on decent, and because this is a special video, special day, special viewers, I will use a special coffee for you today. That's the coffee from Coffee Bean Shop in UK, and that's the 100% genuine Hawaiian Kona. This is a well-known, famous coffee with the flavor notes of white chocolate, coconut, fudge, but it also should be fruity. It's a light medium roast coffee. I already dialed the coffee in. I'm using Cafec Flat Max 2 as a grinder. I've been using it for all of my tests. We will see which one tastes better and what are the differences. I pulled both of those shots in a quick succession, so there is no difference in the temperature. I will choose one at random, taste it, choose another one, taste it, wash my mouth in between. The interesting fact, by the way, is that it was very easy to dial in the coffee for both of them because they run pretty much in the same time. In this cup, I'm getting more of the juiciness. I'm also getting coconut flavor somewhere there in the background. Now, this one, there is also sourness, but less deep. Notes are slightly milder, but because of that, this time I can actually taste more of the, they say white chocolate, I would say maybe more like a vanilla, and I struggle to find that coconutty flavor here. Not an easy choice. I think because of that coconutty aroma was so interesting, I will go for this particular cup. I won't reveal it yet. I want the coffee to cool down a little bit. I will do the refractometer readings, but let me talk about those 4 tests that I've done in the past. For those 4 tests, I've been using the St. Martin's coffee roasted, a slightly lighter roast coffee with the flavor notes of orange, raspberry and maple syrup. In the first 2 tests, I used La Marzocco Liva style profile on decent, the same one as we did today. In a first attempt, waffle scored 1 point, gave me more juiciness, more fruitiness. When I tested the refractometer readings, Pesado gave me 23%, waffle gave me 21.3% extraction, so Pesado scored 1 point for that. For the second test, I haven't done all 4 in the same day, by the way. In the second test, I couldn't choose which one is better, so 1 point for each of them. Pesado again gave me 23% extraction. Waffle gave me 22.5% extraction, so extra point for Pesado. For the third test, I decided to try a turbo shot. The shots were both very juicy, very pleasant. Not much difference in terms of flavor notes. I went for waffle, so waffle 1 point, because it gave me more sweetness and juiciness, but the difference was teeny tiny. And in terms of the extraction, Pesado gave me 21.4%, waffle this time gave me 22% extraction, so point for waffle. For the 4th test, I used a trendy 6-bar shot on decent. This time I changed the ratio to 1:2, and here there was a huge difference in terms of taste. Waffle was a clear winner here, gave me much more pleasant, sweeter flavor notes, deeper flavor notes. Pesado I didn't like in this particular shot. But another interesting thing here is that when I did the refractometer readings, they both score precisely 22.3% extraction. By the way, I use that DI fluid refractometer, might not be super 100% accurate. Now I will reveal the refractometer readings for those 2 cups that we did today. Okay, so I have results of the refractometer readings here. Both cups gave me 23% extraction. The one that I went for, it gave me 22.9. The second cup gave me 22.85, so I say 23, both of them. Let's reveal the cup that I went for. I haven't looked, so let's... I suspect this is waffle, so the cup that won today's challenge is... Well, it is waffle. So guys, if you are reached to this part of the video, you may as well click like, you may consider subscribing to the channel, plenty more things coming. That's what we do here, we play, we experiment, we are having fun with coffee. I try to be as fair in my test as possible, but I know lots of you would say 5 sets of tests, that's not statistically important, you should do 100 tests. If I did 100 tests, you would say I should have 3 samples on a plate, not 2 samples, because that's a triangle, and I do agree with you, those are not scientific tests. This is just my look into the coffee. You know, I have a full-time job and things like that. Plus, I also hate wasting coffee. All those shots I did, all those tests I did, I spread them over the week and I drank most of those shots that I pulled. So today's results, Waffle I think scored 8 points, Pesado 5. So Waffle is a winner, yeah, but Pesado not far behind. And there is one thing that I haven't mentioned here. Price difference. Pesado 45-50 pounds. Waffle, 200 pounds, so there's a huge difference. Who do I think this Pesado basket is for? I think if you never try high extraction filter baskets, that would be a great first step. Yes, it extracts more, it gives you high percentage. You saw in a few tests the extraction rate was actually higher than waffle, but at the same time it's not overpowering. Apart from one test, I enjoy all of those shots from this particular basket. They were slightly milder, but very pleasant indeed. Basket like waffle can sometimes overwhelm you. If you only drink medium or dark roast coffee, you can still use those high extraction filter baskets, but I think for those coffees, the regular filter baskets would be as good if not better. There's one more thing that I've noticed during my test, and I don't know how to explain it. Most of the time I drink Americano. I've noticed that I'm getting great Americano with this Pesado filter basket, possibly even better than waffle. I'm getting some extra layer of juiciness when I dilute that coffee with water. So if you don't want to spend too much, if you are looking for your first high extraction filter basket, think about Pesado. I'm sure lots of you already got this basket, so please let me know in the comments how do you like it. How do you like it versus your other regular or irregular filter baskets? But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!